Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, Dark Mode, Chapter 1. This is the quest, Bring It On. You probably haven't seen the arm wrestling minigame yet, so this will most likely be your first encounter with it. The only other time you could have seen it is there's a man in full test camp that you can practice arm wrestling against for a couple of runs around. But this is probably the first time you've seen it, because that guy's kind of hard to find in full test camp. He's hidden away in like the back behind a bunch of tents or something.
Biceps holding up, Sultan.
Hard as a bull's bollocks. Arm wrestling's a dwarven pastime.
But the minigame, like the others,
you anytime.
actually no, they're pretty easy. Dice poker is actually kind of tricky just because it's pure luck to a certain degree. So all you have to do is keep the icon of the fist inside that yellow bar that gradually gets smaller throughout the match. And as it goes towards the right, it means that you're winning.
It wasn't easy.
Easiest way to figure out what's going on with that.
Promise me you'll take them on.
The thing is, the movement on it is kind of weird from what I remember. But it's not that bad. So you can theoretically finish all these matches in like 10 seconds. Yeah, the bar that shrinks down, I believe, is like a stamina meter kind of thing. So eventually, the bar will get to the point where it's too small for you to actually like keep the icon over it, and you will basically just lose at that point. And that's if things go really wrong, but yeah, it's kind of an odd thing, but. And actually something else I've noticed, the stronger the opponent, the smaller that yellow bar will actually be. Because in Chapter 3, there's a guy who's on some sort of crazy steroids, and the bar is, you can't actually see the bar when you challenge him to an arm wrestle.
Use your coin. You should take
so it's kind of nuts.
Welcome.
Alright, so after you beat the first two guys, you gotta wrestle the dude with the pot on his head.
Look, people.
I'm sure that's supposed to be a helmet of sorts, but come on, it kind of looks like a pot. Only more rounded on the top because it is supposed to be a helmet.
By Veo Patis's balls, you're strong. You're winnings.
There's someone else. No one's beaten him yet.
Who?
Bartholomew Bargy. You'll find him in the village.
Yeah, so now you have to play against Bartholomew Bargy. He's the final opponent in the fist fighting arm wrestling quest. He can be found in the village of Lobenden, at the coast.
What do you want?
Usually around this boat if you go kind of in the noon hours.
I'd like to change that.
Many tried and walked away with shit in their britches. You want to go?
And
You bet I
yeah, you have to challenge him.
Alright, come with me. Let's
Well,
do it
to
now.
finish the quest, you have
Later.
to win the match, but also when you win the match, he will actually tell you who to go to for Chapter 2's fist fighting, or at least one of the two people.
Ready?
Let's do it.
It's kind of weird. You have to challenge him at that table. So yeah, right here is kind of the point where you can make a lot of money off of this, because the maximum bet there was 100 instead of like 10 or 25 or something like that. Yeah, I definitely remember having some trouble with this on some tries, but that time it just worked perfectly.
Strong as an ox.
Yeah, I suggest making
Here
a
you
quick
are.
save before you challenge
Once
him,
we had a
just in
company
case
of
you
Adam
lose.
Pangrat's mercenaries here.
Because if you want to get the maximum amount of
I'm
money,
the strongest here, so I took on a due.
like,
But that
if you
man's
lose, that's a
got
lot of
so
money
much
down
human strength.
that you just
He'd probably
lost,
like
especially
to
this early on in the
If you ever
game.
see him, tell him Bard Bargy drinks to his
So
health.
I recommend making a save before you challenge him, and I'll see you in another video.